Hi everyone, Coach Dustin here at KC Crease. Hope you're all doing great. I'm joined now by one of the speakers of this year's symposium, Dr. Ted Monnich, mental skills coach. Thanks for taking the time to visit with all of us today.
Very welcome. Good to be with you.
Thank you. One of the things that goalies can struggle with, of all ages, all skill levels, is the ability to reset mentally after allowing a bad goal, playing a bad game, or maybe even having a bad stretch of games. What tips, advice do you have for goalies who are going through a hard time letting go of the bad and focusing on the present?
Sure. You're right. Goalies do struggle with this a lot, and you really hit the nail on the head there saying where we want to focus on the present. So what we first need our goalies to realize is that the only reason that puck goes into the net is technical. It only goes in the net for a technical reason. It is no reflection of who the goalie is, their character, their upbringing, or their family. So it's not about the goalie so much as it is a technical reason in their performance, or sometimes it's just a good shot, and we have to give the shooter credit for that. But still, it represents a failure on the goalie's part. And certainly we take this personally. And we may worry that we're being judged for that failure. So we might look to the bench, we might look to our parents in the stands, and we're starting to feel like something's gone wrong, and a lot of times we'll have an emotional outburst. We'll slam our stick, or we might say a bad word, and we start to feel sorry for ourselves. But we don't want that to happen. We don't want to start to feel like a victim, because then everything starts to play upon that weakness. So what I tell a goalie to do when they get scored on, and they might feel that emotion welling up in them, that's natural, but we don't want to let that overtake them. So if you feel the compulsion or the need to bang your stick, just maybe say something to yourself, you're allowed to do that, but just one thing and just once. So okay, you banged your stick, now we're done. We've responded to that emotional feeling. And now we have to figure out, what's that technical reason the puck went in the net? Was it a bad rebound off of my pad? Should I have gotten my stick on it? Should I have caught it? Was it my positioning? Did I not get a good read on the play? Was I not able to see it? Was I not able to track the puck through traffic? We want to quickly identify, why did it go in? And we can even make a little adjustment in that moment. Okay, if I moved over here, I would be in position. That's great. And we just want to make a mental note of it, because we're going to talk to our goalie coach about it later. But what we've just done is we've gone from that mindset of victimhood, of being scored on and being upset, disappointed, angry, even embarrassed. Well, we've gone from that to one of a constructive mindset, where I'm going to find out why I got scored on, because I'm going to fix it later. And then, once we do that, we make the adjustment. Then, before the face-off, we look down at that nice white ice in front of our crease. There's nothing there. And that's how we want our mind to be. We don't want there to be all this emotion, all this thought. And we take a deep breath in. To a count of 4, we inhale through our nose, and then we exhale through our mouth to a count of 4, and then we say to ourselves, just stop the next shot. Our mind is blank like that white ice. We've had that nice cleansing breath. We have detached from our emotions, and they are a distraction. That's why we've done that. And we've made a little mental note of why the puck went in. But we're not thinking about it anymore. Just take a deep breath and focus on the next shot. There's our reset. Now, what do we do with that knowledge of why that puck went in? Well, on the next practice, we take that to our goalie coach. And we say, and the goalie coach is going to say, what are we going to work on today? And usually the goalie says, I don't know.
Right.
And the goalie coach just has to figure it all out. Have a quick assessment, and what you work on may not be the most important thing. Well, what was the most important thing? It's the weakness that revealed itself with that goal. And the knowledge of your weakness is tremendously powerful, Because when we eliminate a weakness, what do we become?
Stronger.
Stronger, exactly. So we actually want to take note of every goal against. And we want to take that to our goalie coach. Say, Coach, I'm getting scored on 5-hole. I need to work on that. And the coach is like, I've got the drills to do it. And we focus on that, we eliminate that weakness, and we just keep getting better and better and better. We start actually realizing the thing that we hate most as a goalie, being scored on, is the key to making us better. So within that worst case scenario, being scored on is the treasure of our strength. Yeah.
That's cool.
So we figure out why it happened, then we take a deep breath, we clear our mind, and we say to ourselves, just stop the next shot. That's it.
It's pretty great stuff. Review, release, refresh, get the next one. Dr. Monnich, thanks so much for taking the time to be with us today.
You're so welcome, Dustin.
For everyone at home, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all real soon.